Like, this is the actual thing, or this is another test?
This is the actual thing, or it should be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the topic gonna be again? Candy?
Uh, Candy. Wait.
Like the candy tier list shit?
Oh yeah, we were gonna do a candy tier list.
We don't really need to do this tier list. We can just name off candy and be like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Uh,
I can get a list of all candy before when we run out of
every candy
ideas.
ever.
Yeah.
Could I feel like we should start with an introduction, because this is like that's formal and stuff.
We're back, motherfuckers.
We're
Only
back.
took 2 years.
Only took 2 years.
It only took until graduation.
Yeah, we had a year from when we posted our last thing, and then graduated, and then another year from graduation. Then we posted again. We're gonna post again, but yeah. I feel like we should restart. That was not a good intro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it'd be really funny if you kept it in though.
It would
Just
be
like the other ones.
it would be great if we kept it in. Yeah,
Okay,
welcome
hold
back.
on. I have the list.
Nice.
Should we include gum? Does that count as candy?
I feel like that should be a separate tier list. Oh,
Sure. I don't really see
oh shit.
gum as candy.
Yeah, gum is definitely its own thing. I think it's
All
like
right. So 100 grand.
oh,
Have
okay.
you had 100 grand?
I've had 100 grand. It's honestly way better than I thought it was before. Like I think it got better as I got older. That's a solid like A, like a mid A.
I remember the first time I tried 100 gram. I was home alone, and some little boy, a schoolboy, rang the doorbell and was selling candy. And I remember it made me remember when we used to sell candy back in middle school. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I'll buy one.
Oh,
And I bought. He had 100 grand, so like, yeah, I'll try 100 grand. And I tried it, and I did not know it had caramel, and I don't really like caramel that much. But I think the thing is with 100 grand, I think I ate it wrong.
how
Because
so?
like I bit off like a whole half of it,
Oh, oh.
and then I ended up chewing and stuff. But at the end, there was just a whole ball of caramel in my mouth. And since I don't really know how to eat caramel properly, since I don't eat it that much,
Yeah.
it was just there. It was just in my mouth, floating in my mouth. I just had no idea how to eat it. And because of that experience, it's gonna be like high D, low C.
Mm. Wait, should we have
So I
this
feel
as
like, yeah, go on.
oh yeah, my bad. Should we have this as like two separate tier lists, or should we even it out?
No, it's like my personal tier list and it's your personal tier list.
Okay, so separate tier list.
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's
You
a
said it
way.
was an A, right?
Mine isn't. Mm, I feel like it'd be less complicated if we did like separate tier lists, but more fun if we like compromised.
If we were screen sharing the tier list, I feel like it would have been more fun.
Yeah, but we need to make an
Yeah,
account
or
for
Webfishing.
tierlist.com.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. So if we remember our
Okay.
rankings, we could have like separate tier lists, and then at the end we compromise or something.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, that's a good.
Or we can
That's a
just
good
record
plan.
again, which would be pretty funny.
Yeah, or we could just keep this in.
Or we can just make another tier list episode.
You're right. But yeah, I think um, I like caramel a lot, so 100 grand is pretty high for me. I like the texture and stuff.
All right.
Yeah. What's
All right.
next?
Next candy is Three Musketeers.
Ooh. Okay. This is like a low C candy for me. I don't think I ever got into Three Musketeers.
Really?
Yeah, it was always my
That's
thing.
crazy. That's like high A for me, man.
Really?
That's crazy.
What's even in it? I forgot what the filling is.
It's I forgot how you say it. Fucking Mugen? Mugen?
Uh, I don't remember.
It's like all soft and squishy.
I'm gonna search it up. I'm gonna search it up.
It's crazy how I'm also doing that right now. What's inside
Inside
three
of
musketeers?
oh, nougat.
Nougat. Nougat.
Yeah.
That's why I like it, because I really like the soft texture of it. And it's like it's chocolate, but
Mhm.
not too chocolatey, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It feels just right for me. That's why it's A tier for me.
That makes sense. I feel like for me it's a little bit of the opposite. I don't really like the texture, because it's like I don't know. I just don't like the texture, and the flavor isn't chocolatey enough for me. So it feels like a lump of kind of chocolate, but it's
That's
still very
fair.
good. I'd eat it if there wasn't any candy, and if I wanted to have something.
What tier was it again?
Like low C.
That's valid. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel like we're fighting a lot less than we did on the old podcast, and I think that's both a good thing, but also kind of less fun.
It's almost like we've matured 2 years.
You're right. We
Fuck.
don't sound
Okay,
like any different either, though.
that's fine. I mean, my voice has been like that since middle school anyway, so
That's true.
it's only gonna like slight changes, even then it's barely noticeable.
Yeah, it's still about almost kind of the same.
Anyways, next candy is Airheads.
Okay. I don't think it belongs in S tier because S tier was like reserved for the best candy.
Yeah,
But I feel like it belongs between A and S. There should be like a separate Airheads tier.
like high A, low S.
Yeah.
Highlight.
High A, low S. That's Airheads for me. High A for Airheads.
That's a good point. Okay, for me, I was thinking C tier, but I
Mm,
feel like it's a little too harsh, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. I think I haven't had Airheads enough to like really remember the taste.
that's true.
The only memory I have of it is like when you first eat it. It's kind of a hassle to like just keep it in your mouth and like just to keep chewing it. But then
Yeah.
you keep chewing it, it becomes easier. And then I think this is my experience. I'm
Mhm.
not sure, but it's like the more you chew, it feels like you just keep chewing. Like it just doesn't stop.
Yeah. I've always thought of it.
And there's this thing.
Oh shit.
Sorry, there's this thing
No, go
where
on.
it's like you can shake it. You can shake the airheads before you open it, and if you shake it enough, it becomes like this kind of cube, and it like has a different texture, I think, and just it's just different in general. I have not had the patience to do that myself because it takes a little while.
Wait, what kind of airheads have you been eating? Cause like
No, it's an actual thing. I remember I saw it. I saw it before like on a video and it actually fucking worked.
huh? Cause when I think of airheads, I think of like those little strips that you get in like an airtight bag from Halloween. You know what I'm talking
Like
about?
the usual airheads, right?
Yeah. Wait. Shake it.
Yeah.
Like shake it into
It's
the.
like okay, you have it in that strip,
Yeah.
right? You keep it in the wrapper and you grab the end of the wrapper and then you just shake it, and the more you
Oh.
shake it, the more it turns like into that like that little cube.
Like
To be honest, I don't know if it's like actually real or not. I'm just assuming it is because of that one thing I saw and it looked really cool. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I
yeah.
saw it like 3 years ago, I think it was.
Oh okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving it a solid B though.
That makes that's a fair rating. I feel like it's not like in general as a candy. I don't think it's like super high tier, but like for me personally, I think it's really good. I like the texture a lot.
I wouldn't go out of my way to get Airheads, but if I see it and there's other candy there that I don't like as much, like yeah, I'll get Airheads.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like Airheads is definitely something that I'd pick out of a like a pile of candy.
Yeah,
My only only complaint though is like I feel like they should make different. We should have more variations of Airhead. Because the only other one that I can think of is like those little
That's
tiny,
true. There isn't a lot of yeah. There isn't a lot.
yeah, little tiny like strips and the Airhead balls. I feel like there should be like a big, long like strip of Airhead that you can buy at the store or
You're
something.
right. Kind of like fruit by the foot,
Yeah, I feel like that'd be great.
or like how Bubble Bubble Gum had like a whole
Oh
circle
yeah,
of it.
the big. Those are so great, dude. I've always wanted to take a bite of like the edge of one.
My parents would never let me get Bubble Bubble.
Really? Wait, is it
They
Wubble
don't, they
Bubble?
didn't want me to have gum at such a young age.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom let me have it anyway. I think she was against me having too much candy because she didn't want me to get cavities. I've only ever had like two cavities my whole life, but I ended up having a bunch of gum, and I would just have, dude, I would finish the entire roll in like 2, 3 days tops.
Damn, what the hell?
I was a fat kid. I
Oh,
was,
yeah.
yeah, I was a really fat kid. Yeah,
Anyways,
what's
the
the
next
next?
is Almond Joy.
Oh, okay. This is kind of like the 100 grand for me. I feel like it's gotten better as I got older. When I was younger, like whenever I'm not out of bait. When I was younger, whenever I bit into like a candy bar, I'd always expect like peanut butter filling or like just regular chocolate filling, and I didn't like almonds, and I didn't like the texture of the coconut stuff. Which I'm is that's in almond joy, right? Coconut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's coconut. Yeah,
yeah. I didn't like that when I was a kid because it was super dry. But I don't know. I think I just got old. I started to like almonds and coconuts. So it's pretty good for me. It's like a low A, high B.
I cannot recall if I have ever had Almond Joy or not.
I honestly feel like okay, the next time we see each other, we should get you an almond joy and have your reaction. But I feel like you wouldn't
That's
like
true.
it.
But the reason why I think I wouldn't like it is because there's coconut in it,
Yeah,
and I'm not used to coconut being in candy.
it's definitely
So for
it's
that, I'm not gonna put it in F tier, but I would put it in G tier,
yeah, that's fair. I feel like it's in a lot of
or
people's
just have it like just in an undefined tier list,
yeah, like
just undefined.
its own little space.
Yeah,
The almond joy tier list or like the kind of obscure candies.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like almond joy is one of those candies that's like enjoyed by a select amount of people that have like
yeah. There's only a few people that like it.
yeah like grandma taste. I I see people that like have almond joy as their favorite candy is the same people that like knit like well into not being a grandma yet, which is honestly kind of great. I want to knit at some point, and I do like almond joy, so that kind of tracks.
It fits.
Yeah, dude, I've been wanting to get into crocheting for so long, but the tools are so expensive.
Fucking everything's expensive. Yeah.
Everything's expensive. I don't think I've ever not had an expensive hobby. Yeah. What's the next candy?
Okay, you're gonna like this one. The next candy is Altoids.
Oh, okay. I thought I kind of thought that mints would have like their own category, but yeah, Altoids, A for Altoids. They're pretty solid. I've liked them for like my whole life, and they're great. So A tier.
I think Altoids is one of the few mints out there where it's better than the other mints.
Yeah,
But I myself, I don't like mint as much as the other guy. Like I like you put a bowl of candy in front of me and I see mints in there, I'm never touching those.
Oh.
I'm touching all the candy in that bowl before any mints in there.
Oh. Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
don't get me wrong. I like mints, just not as much as that.
There's like other candies and stuff.
Yeah. That's is still pretty good though. So it's a B for me.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that speaks volumes. Like, if somebody that doesn't really like mints all that much, like, holds Altoids to that kind of standard, I think that says a lot about Altoids as a mint.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you've had this candy before. I've never had this candy before
Hmm.
because my parents wouldn't let me. But it's baby bottle pop.
Oh my god. I've had that maybe twice, and that's like after I met Mikey. I've only had it through Mikey. I don't think I've ever bought it on my own.
I've never had it before because my parents thought it was way too sugary, and to be fair, it does look really sugary.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta
and I don't
start.
think places sell baby bottle pops anymore.
I feel like they do, but they're just in the super low parts of the aisle where only kids can see them.
I'd be surprised if it was still in business.
Uh, let me go check. Is baby bottle pop still in business? But dude, I have the most vivid. Yeah, they are awesome. But
They're still in business? That's
they're
insane.
still in business. I have the most vivid
We need to go
memories.
buy one.
We gotta. I kind of miss those. What was I saying? Oh, I have the most vivid memories of like getting some from Mikey from like a Halloween whatever, because Mikey had a bunch of candy.
Uh-huh.
Whenever we became friends, and I got a bunch from him, and I remember like the texture, like the grittiness of the stuff, like what is it, the powder that you dip the baby bottle pop in, and like
Oh yeah.
scraping it out with my teeth once it got stuck to like the baby bottle itself, and then like
Oh my God.
biting off. It was like those it's like Fun Dip, but a little Fun Dip, but with a different like texture to the dip, because the
Hmm.
Fun Dip sticks are like chalk, but the baby ball of candy is like almost ring pop, like a taffier ring pop. Uh, you know what? It's like a B, high B, B for baby bottle pop.
B for baby bottle pop. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sensing a theme here. I'm sensing
yeah.
a rhythm.
It's absolute not intentional at all. It just happens to be. It just happens to be like that.
Okay. Um, Next one is Baby Ruth.
Mm. Have you had Baby Ruth?
I have that.
Oh, I don't have any baby. Um,
Oh, you never had Baby Ruth as well?
I have a couple times, but barely enough to remember. I think that's a C tier candy.
I've never had Baby Ruth, although
Hmm.
it does look pretty good.
I gotta search up what it looks
Like the
like because I don't
chocolate
remember.
does look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And it looks like it has like a bit of like granola or like nuts in it.
Oh,
And there's like a hint of caramel, which I'm fine with, as long as not too
okay.
much.
I
Like
remember how these look now.
I haven't had it, but I feel like if I did have it, it would be like high C, low B.
Yeah. Okay, the last time I did have it, I was like super. I was. I don't know. I was young. It's been years, but it looks like something that I'd absolutely love now. So yeah. Low B, B for Baby Ruth.
Again.
Again, this is completely not intentional, but yeah. What's the
Next candy
Yeah.
is Butterfinger.
Ooh. Okay. S tier.
That's
I
immediately. That's crazy.
Yeah. Not B for butterbeer. Butter butter finger.
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer. Butterfinger. I remember seeing or watching all those like Simpsons Butterfinger commercials on repeat when I was in like fifth grade for
They did
whatever
that? What the
reason.
fuck?
They did that, but it was like way way before. like when Simpsons was still super popular, or like coming out super popular. But I was like so obsessed with Butterfinger in fifth grade for like no reason. I'd never even had it by that point. I was just like enamored by the commercials about it and how good Bart made it seem.
Hmm.
And then I finally had it in like middle school or like beginning of high school or something, and it's so good. Like it wasn't what I was expecting, but it's like if Whoppers were a candy bar and also kind of peanut butter-ish. And I love Whoppers, so I feel like Butterfinger is like an easy S tier for me.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I've never had Butterfinger before
I feel like it'd be a 50-50 for you. We gotta try that too the next time I come back wherever.
because I'm looking at the description of it,
Uh huh.
and it says it has peanut butter. It's peanut butter core covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
And you know I don't like peanut butter.
I do know you don't like peanut butter, but
So if I were to ever try it, I'm not too hyped about it, but I would give it a try.
yeah, I feel
It's in the undefined for me.
yeah. It's a little bit. Oh, damn it! It's a little bit different from like regular peanut butter, because the thing you don't like about peanut butter is the texture, right?
And the taste.
Oh, yeah. You might not like it then, because it definitely tastes like peanut butter.
Okay, next candy is the good old classic candy cane.
Mmm. You know, as like obsessed as I am with Christmas, I was about to put candy cane in C tier, C for candy cane, but they're like a low B. I'd I'd eat it like in the middle of like if I were to choose it from a batch of candy, I'd eat it like in the middle. Like I'd pick all my favorite candies out first, and then if there's like nothing else there and there's just candy canes and I feel like snacky, then I'd pick a candy cane out. So yeah, like low B, high C.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, the ordinary, the original candy cane,
Mm.
that's like that's in C tier for me. But the the branded flavored candy canes,
Mm.
that shit is A tier.
Those are
Because
good.
those are really good.
Oh, you know what I just remembered? Okay, so
What?
yeah, like regular candy canes, like you're saying, is like low B, high C, but I don't remember the brand of candy cane.
I
Um,
think it was Sweet Tarts.
uh, that's not the. I know what you're talking about though, like the super different flavors. Those are cool. Those are definitely in a different tier.
Mhm.
But there's another one
Yeah.
that's just regular candy canes, but the texture is like insane, good insane. Those are like low S tier for me. I don't remember the brand though, but I get them like every year. They're great. Candy cane brands.
Can you try to look for it right now?
Yeah, I just had some like last year too, because I found them at dollar store, Dollar Tree
At dollar store.
candy cane. Please, please, please tell me. Yeah, they sell those at the dollar store. Dollar stores have like great snacks, like insane snacks that you never see at Walmart.
Hmm.
Dollar store candy canes.
Should check out Dollar Tree more or Dollar Store.
Yeah, or either one. Dollar Tree's like a dollar store. Damn it,
Yeah.
I can't. Uh,
The the other flavored candy canes I'm talking about, those ones are like high A tier. They would be S tier, but there is one factor that prevents them from being S tier.
mm.
Whenever I would have them, they would be individually wrapped in a thin line of plastic, right?
Uh
But
huh.
that plastic is a fucking pain to get rid of.
Dude, I know what
And
you're
it's like
talking
you don't want
about.
to get rid of all of it, because then you just be grabbing the raw candy cane, and then your hands are gonna get all sticky from warming up the candy cane.
Yeah,
And then when you get to the end of it, of where the plastic and the candy cane meets, you have to pull down the fucking can. You have to pull down the fucking plastic
yeah,
off the candy cane just a little bit, and that's difficult for no reason whatsoever.
yeah. Because the plastic wrap is
And
so tight, and like it gets stuck to the
exactly,
candy
it's
cane.
so fucking tight.
Yeah,
And like fucking like before you even take the plastic off, you have to be very careful, or else the whole thing just fucking breaks into two pieces.
yeah.
And then it's like now you're just inconvenienced with having two pieces of candy cane.
I I used to do that as a strategy because like I hated peeling it off the whole candy cane, so I'm like that was a chore in itself. I used to like
Exactly,
break
yeah.
off like the cane, the hook part of the cane. I would like snap it, and then I just like unwrap the first part and then take it out and then eat it like that, and then use like the loose plastic from the rest of the candy cane to try and like pry the rest of it open, and then just eat it everything else like regularly. And like I peel it like a banana and then eat it like that.
Yeah,
It
like a
was
banana.
yeah,
Fuck.
like a banana. It's always so inconvenient, but
It
it's
was
honestly
so fucking stupid.
it's kind of worth it. They're pretty good. They're really good.
That's why that shit's high A tier for me. It would be S tier if it wasn't so fucking inconvenient just to eat the damn things.
Yeah. All right. What's the next? What's the next candy?
All right, going from one holiday desserts candy sweets
Oh, is it
to
candy corn?
another holiday sweet. It's candy corn.
Oh man. Okay, I used to hate candy corn. I don't remember why. I just remember being in like super young in elementary school and trying it for the first time. And I think it was like expired or something because it was hard and it had no flavor. I just hated it. And then I remember trying candy corn again a couple years ago, and I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like it's
Oh my
straight up.
god, let's go!
What'd you get?
Bro, I've always loved candy corn. Candy corn's fucking S tier for me.
Oh yeah, candy corn is great, but it's just like it's just sugar, and that's it in the shape of like a kernel, and the texture is amazing, and it'll make you puke if you have too much of it. This is like classic candy stuff. This is yeah, this is honestly S tier. This is above Altoids.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Did I put Altoids in A tier? No, I put Altoids in A tier.
You put out, yeah.
Yeah, but this is
There's
above
gonna be
it.
a lot of people that are not gonna like the opinion on candy corn.
Yeah, that's very divisive too. Kind of like
Yeah.
the almond joys. The candy corn, fuck, dude, those are so great. I'm
I
so
love the taste of candy corn. I like you said, the texture is really good
oh my god, the
too.
texture is
And
amazing.
like the taste, whenever I eat candy corn, I'm like, yes, I'm in Halloween right now. This is Halloween.
Dude, it's like
And I love the convenience of candy corn. It's so little, and you can get a good amount just popping them in your mouth, and it's like they're just and that's it.
yeah,
That's all you gotta do.
it's corn. You're just like it's like eating fondant, but it's meant to be eaten.
Yeah,
It's so great. I love chewing. I haven't done it in a while, but I love fondant, like the texture and the flavor of it. And candy corn feels
I want
like
to eat
that.
candy corn now.
Dude, I want to eat candy corn so
Yeah.
bad. Uh, yeah. So it's like mutually agreed that candy corn is S tier.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. What's the next? What's the
All
next
right.
one?
The next one is candy pumpkin.
I I gotta search that up after I catch this fish.
I have never had candy pumpkin before. I have only learned about it like a little bit ago,
Mm,
like about a week ago.
about a week ago.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I've seen these at Dollar Tree. I've never had them though. Uh, from
they do
the
look pretty good though.
yeah, a week ago was kind of crazy. But judging from the description, it kind of sounds like candy corn, but in a pumpkin shape instead.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Um, sometimes candy corn's first cousin, sometimes called candy corn's first cousin. Uh, yeah, it says they're about the same, but like a little bit different. So I'll put that in like A tier because I don't know if it's candy
That's
corn,
fair.
but if it's similar, then Yeah, A tier.
I'm doing undefined because I think it might be different again.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
All
what's
right.
the
The next one is a good old classic candy. No brand, no nothing. The good old classic chocolate coins.
Oh, God, I love chocolate coins.
I love chocolate coins. But the thing is, depending on where you buy them from and how they're made, it can be either really, really good or really fucking bad.
That's true. I might just be super fat, but I don't think I've ever had a bad candy coin. Uh,
There was only one time I remember having a bad candy corn. It wasn't that bad, but it just made me think. This is chocolate coin. This doesn't taste like chocolate coins I'd had.
yeah, I think I kind of know what you're talking about, like the super
Yeah,
brittle ones that kind of don't really taste like chocolate.
yeah, uh
Yeah,
huh.
I still I don't like it as much as the other ones, but I still fuck with those really heavy. I do remember a couple of years ago, I went to like Cirque du Soleil, and in the gift shop they had a giant candy coin or chocolate coin.
Oh my
I think I
god,
have a pic. I think I
dude,
showed you
that's not
this.
so good.
Yeah, it was a giant candy chocolate coin. It was like the size of my face. So I
Oh
convinced
my
my mom to
god,
let me get it. It was like $50 or something. And I just ate the whole thing over the course of like 3 months, and it was amazing.
damn.
It was so good, dude. I remember gnawing on it whenever I got stressed. God, I miss that thing. Like dead ass.
Fucking love chocolate coins.
I fucking love chocolate
That's I was
coins.
thinking A tier, but nah, fuck it. That's shit's S tier.
Yeah, honestly,
That's
it's
just
like
a classic.
it's like a or B tier, like just alone in terms of flavor and texture or whatever. But like
C
status
for
and
coin.
culture wise, C for coin. Like status and culture wise, just for being what it is, I think I'm gonna give it S tier too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, next one is just cotton candy.
Mm. I really want to say S tier, but I feel like I'm putting too many things there. I'm kind of
For
stuck in the
me,
middle.
I like cotton candy. Uh, it's convenient. You know, you go out to like a theme park or just like anywhere like the zoo, stuff like that, and you
Yeah,
see cotton candy. You're like, man, I kind of want cotton candy now because you don't see it in places like Walmart and stuff like that.
yeah.
But cotton candy is like, although it's good, it's a bit much. Like you cannot eat a whole cotton candy wrap, whatever the hell, by yourself. That's just too much.
About that, if I was given the time and
But
place, if I wasn't like on a diet right now, and like if I could afford, I could probably eat like 3 or 4 cotton candies
what the
in a
fuck?
row by myself. But I feel like
What?
that's a bit of an exaggeration. At least 2. If
Damn, that's
if
still
I
a lot. That's still a lot of sugar.
It's not that much. It just looks big. It's air. It's like 200 calories per.
That's
That's not
true.
much.
I think it's just me then.
Maybe because when you said like
I don't have a high tolerance when it comes to sugar or chocolate.
that is true. I do like sweets a lot. What was I gonna say? But yeah, when you when you said like it's almost impossible to finish one by yourself, I'm like I gotta cut back on sweets, dude. But I would definitely I can 100% finish one by myself.
I'm just assuming the average person would like get like halfway or close to finishing one by themselves.
Yeah, I've only ever
Because
seen
yeah, it's air. It's still kind of big though,
yeah, it's like
and
a lot
it's
of
like almost
volume.
pure sugar as well. It's just almost complete sugar.
Yeah, there's like nothing else. I think it's actually
Yeah.
just straight sugar. I don't think I've ever seen someone that isn't like a little kid like finish their own candy or cotton candy. Little kid
Yeah,
or like someone that's like visibly large. So I
because
think,
adults aren't used to eating as much candy as they used to when they were kids,
yeah,
or like as much sugar and stuff.
I think that might be a good reason too, because I have also been visibly large for a decent portion of my life. So that might just be like old habits.
Yeah,
I fucking love candy, cotton candy though.
cotton candy.
So many names, candy. Damn, so many candies with the name with can. You know what I'm talking
Candies.
about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you
You
mean.
know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I get it. I know what you mean.
There's so many. Uh, uh, I was gonna give it like mid S tier, based for like status and personal relation and everything, but I think it belongs in A tier.
I'm I'm gonna give it a good old B.
Yeah, B for candy
It's
cane.
good. It's a classic, but it's a bit too convenient for me.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, I get that.
All right, next candy is it's Crunch.
S for crunch.
Personally, I think Crunch is fucking balling.
Dude, crunch is fucking amazing, dude.
I haven't had it in a while, but I still remember.
Mm.
It's pretty fucking good.
The texture is so distinct. That's a very like unique candy bar, even though it's just like uh, chocolate and something else.
It's like a bunch of little nuts, I think,
Yeah, I don't think they're
which
nuts.
which gives you all the crunch.
Yeah, they're like a separate thing, but they're great. I wish I could have a whole. Dude, I remember how
Oh
happy I
wait,
was.
hold on.
What?
Nestle Crunch is a chocolate bar made of milk chocolate and crisped rice.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like Rice
I thought it
Krispies.
was nuts.
Almost.
Yeah, apparently I don't remember it as much as I thought I did.
I mean, it's definitely got like the nut texture, and they do kind of look like
It's still
nuts.
pretty good.
Yeah, I remember how happy I was when I got like a full Crunch bar for Halloween. I think last year.
Uh-huh.
I was just kind of disappointed because they make it thinner than the small individually wrapped ones.
Oh,
Because I was
that
expecting,
sucks.
yeah, I was expecting like that thickness, but like across a whole bar. It was still good though. Uh, Crunch is a S tier, mid S tier.
For me, I A.
Mm, I kind of want to get ice
Okay.
cream now.
um, the next one, I don't know if you remember these. You probably do from trick or treating. Dots.
Oh, dude.
S tier.
Okay, C tier, high C.
Damn.
Wait, no, low B. I don't think. I definitely pick it, but there's stuff that I pick over it. Like it's a good candy, just not something that I'd eat, or not something that I go out of my way to pick out. Just some.
Yeah.
I've only ever had it in like those little not tins, those little tiny cardboard boxes where you just like shove the whole thing in your mouth like a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, low B for me.
For me, I think like when I was a little kid, I used to love dots. I used to really like dots. It was one of my favorite candies. And I think that's still part of the reason why I like dots as much. Probably because of nostalgia. And
Yeah,
also because like it's a candy I can eat when I don't want to eat too much candy, you know what I mean?
damn, that's a really good way to describe dots.
And it's like I want to eat candy, but I don't want to eat fucking Hershey's or Milky Way or shit like that. And then I look at dots and like, give me those fucking dots, baby. And I chug that shit.
Yeah, it's like a good medium candy. I feel like that fits.
Yeah, I get why people don't like it, and I understand why people fucking hate it.
Yeah,
That's just their problem and not mine. So
I feel. I was gonna say I feel like we should do another tier list about like different gummy brands, but I think I'm the only one out of the two of us that cares that much about different gummy brands.
Yeah. It would just be you talking the
It would
whole
just be
fucking time.
me.
It's just the gif of that dude talking to a brick wall.
Who else wants to join the? I don't know what channel that is.
Who
You know, not talk the video.
else joins the people talking to themselves club?
I do, Robin.
Me too, Raven. Uh,
This club is going so
yeah,
fast.
dots is S tier for me. You said low B, right?
Yeah, like a low B. I,
Okay. The next candy is Dove chocolate.
oh, I really feel like I should give this a lot higher, but
I have never had Dove chocolate before.
really?
Sold as Galaxy in the UK? What the fuck?
Wait,
That's
it's
crazy.
called.
Dove chocolate.
I've always thought of Dove chocolate as just like a generic chocolate brand. Like,
I just see it as the competitor to Hershey's.
really,
Yeah.
I've always thought of Hershey's as like bigger and better because they have a bunch of like subsidiaries and stuff like Reese's and
Because like I look at the
Skips.
chocolate bar, and the first thing I think of is Hershey's.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. No, I've seen Dove chocolate bars. I don't like
It's
them
like
as much as
it's like if Dove asked Hershey's for their homework, and then Hershey's like, "Yeah, here you go, bro, but don't make it obvious."
yeah. I feel like Dove is it's try. I feel like Dove is like it markets itself as fancy chocolate, and
Yeah,
it's
it does. It
definitely
really
trying
does.
to be because it's a lot more rich than like, damn, 300. It's a lot more rich than like the standard or the Hershey's chocolate or other chocolates that are like I'm used to. I feel like
Mhm.
Dove definitely belongs to, like that category of kind of pretentious
That's cool.
chocolate brands where it has like super names that like the average American probably couldn't pronounce. I like it though. B tier. No,
I've
yeah,
never had it, so undefined.
yeah.
All right. The next candy is a good old classic Dum Dums lollipop.
Oh my god.
S tier. That shit's immediately S tier.
I
Not even
don't
a question.
remember Dum Dums.
It's the classic lollipop with the white wrapper.
Yeah, it's like the lollipop. I just don't
Yeah, it's
remember.
the lollipop.
It is the lollipop. Just don't
It's
remember the name.
where Miss Curry or I think it was Miss Curry or Miss Curry or I think Miss Curry
Someone.
had it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is just kind of like. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
C tier.
No,
Yeah,
why?
they're like, cause they're not like too sweet. I don't get a lot of flavor unless like I chew on it. But also, I I think I just like sweet, like the sweetness of sweet candies a little bit too much. And Dum Dums have
That's
always been
fair.
like kind of in the middle, sweet, like not dull, but definitely just flavor. So like they're good, but it's kind of like dots. C tier.
Damn. I think that's why I'm giving it S tier as well.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to notice a pattern between the both of us.
Yeah. All right. The the next candy is Ferrero Rocher.
Oh God, S tier. I think. I don't.
I've had it like once,
Mm,
maybe twice. It's decent. It's all right. It's a if okay, it's a B tier, but
mm.
if they didn't have this stupid dumbass fucking name, it would have been B tier. But because of the stupid fucking dumbass name, it's C tier.
Okay, I've always
Low
uh,
C tier.
yeah, makes sense. I know I just dogged on like super fancy names that most Americans can't pronounce, but Ferrero Rocher, I always thought was like a delicacy growing up, cause I don't know. I always thought it was like
Because it's wrapped in gold
it's wrapped
wrapper.
in gold. It tastes amazing to someone that ate
It has a really
Nutella.
complicated name for no fucking reason.
Yeah, super complicated name, gold wrapper. I thought it was like rich people candy, so I treated every
Exactly.
single one that I got. We used to get that for Christmas. We used to get like our own individual like four,
That really sells it.
yeah, four. It was like a wrapper with four Ferrero Rocher candies in line,
Oh
and
my god.
me and my cousins used to get for Christmas when we were younger. And what am I doing with the camera? Um, it was just great. I think it's fantastic. I like the little nut in the middle. The little nut in the middle was great for me when I was a kid because I didn't like nuts, but that always felt like the perfect, like the I don't know. It was just the perfect texture of nut. It's like the perfect texture of nut.
Nut.
And I've always thought of it as like, because it's like a hazelnut candy, and I grew up eating a bunch of Nutella. So Ferrero Rocher was like Nutella times 30 and super
Uh-huh.
rich and fancy. So it was like the holy grail for me as a kid. And it was like, it's just like the perfect candy to me forever. It's got like 3 layers of gunk and like everything and chocolate. And it's great. I love it. So S tier.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, that's valid. All right. Next candy is you love it, you know it, fruit by the foot.
Mmm. I feel like fruit by the foot, or like all the candies in that region, like fruit by the foot, Gushers, and the other one. What's it called? Fruit roll up. Those were the
Hmm.
first candies that I started growing out of. Like the first indicators that I was like, okay, these are maybe too sweet for me. As I remember, oh my god, I remember as a kid, I used to get like all three of those, and then when we were released for snack, I would take the fruit roll up and put gushers in it, and then I'd like ball it
Oh
up.
my god.
I'd cover the fruit roll or cover the gushers in fruit roll up. I'd wrap it, and then I'd take the fruit by the foot, and then I'd wrap the entire rest of it like a gift or like a rubber band ball, and I just eat it
Oh
like
my
that in one
god.
bite. And I don't
I
think,
think I think that's why you fell out of it.
yeah, I don't think I could do that now
That's
to
a lot.
any degree. Yeah, I get sick eating more than like two bags of gushers. So these are like B tier.
For fruit by the foot. Since you brought up fruit gushers and roll-ups, you can decide we can decide like what tier they go to as well.
Oh yeah, they're all B. No, yeah, they're all B for me.
For me, I'm putting roll-up and gushers at A, but not roll-up, by the foot and gushers at A and
Hmm.
roll-ups at B. I haven't had roll-ups as much as gushers and by the foot.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely like the third least popular one.
Yeah. Because like with the whole thing, it's like, oh, you put the design on your tongue and it copies on your tongue. That shit never works.
Oh, I forgot about that. It worked for me a little bit, but I'd always just like eat the rest of it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How many candies do we have
The
like
next,
left?
the next. Oh, hold on, let's. What's the how's the recording right now? How long is it?
It's like 49 minutes
Oh, only 49. Damn. Okay then.
only.
It feels like an hour already. I don't know why. The next
Yeah.
candy is Fun Dip.
Oh. Okay. Hmm. This feels like a B tier candy, but I want to give it A tier. I don't know why. Fun Dip is like whenever I hear it, I always associate it with Gravity Falls because that one episode where
Oh
Maple
my
gets,
god.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Maple gets high on
Maple,
Fun Dip.
yeah, Smile Dip, I think it was called, but
Oh yeah, what's it called? Smell Dip.
it was like the dog and everything. But I think,
Mhm.
did you know the dog? Okay, a little bit of an info, so my bad. But the dog that Mabel sees in Fun Dip is like, uh, not eldritch creature, but it's like a Bill Cipher level creature in the Gravity Falls universe, and I think it's like,
What? Actually?
yeah, like universal war criminal, which
What
there,
the hell?
I don't remember if there was theories about that before, but it basically got confirmed with the new Book of Bill, because it was somewhere, I don't know, it got confirmed in the first couple pages, because Bill got sent to like a prison, and the Smile Dip dog was there or something.
That's
Oh,
insane.
yeah. Oh, because it's spoken reverse. I remember now. It was spoken reverse, and then people reversed it, and it said some evil thing. Um,
Oh my god.
yeah, but Fun Dip, it's like a B tier, solid B.
I personally I wouldn't have put an S tier, but it's getting to A tier because the way how you're supposed to eat Fun Dip is that you get the dip part, right?
Yeah,
And you can't just go straight to the dip. It won't stick. So what you have to do
lick it.
is that you have to get it. Yeah, you have to get it soaked on your saliva so that it sticks to it.
Mm.
But it's I think it's just it might just be my experience. I know this happens with everyone else. Whenever I did it, it would just never fucking work. Like I'll lick it, I'll get my saliva on it, but it just wouldn't
No.
stick to the dip. I would always have to like scoop it.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine this because thinking about saliva too much makes me puke. But it always only,
Oh my god.
yeah, you're good, you're good. For me, it always only stuck to just like the outer layer, which makes sense. But I think after a while of having Fun Dip, I just kind of gave up and drank the dip, and then ate the
Yeah, the stick is pretty good.
yeah, ate the stick. Like it's like chalk. It's like if those popsicle sticks were edible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are really good. I like chewing on that. So I would just drink the dip on its own, and then I chew the stick like it's a separate candy.
Hmm.
That that experience alone makes me want to put it in A, but the candy itself in general is like a B tier candy.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, the next candy is Haribo gummy bears.
Oh God. Okay. Is it like all the Haribo gummy bears, or is it the
The
different?
classic one.
Okay. I don't really like those. Okay, no, I like those. They're gummy bears in general are like way above S tier for me. But in the world of like gummy bears, it's like I just don't like the texture. The flavor is great, and
Yeah, the
the
flavor is
gummy
pretty good.
bears, yeah. But I never liked how difficult it was to chew. It's a
Yeah.
treat sometimes. I like getting it in my Halloween candy, those little tiny bags, and like chewing on the whole thing. It's like a big
Hmm.
conglomerate of gummy bear. So it's S tier for me by default, just because they're gummy bears. But in the world of gummy bears, they're like low. They're pretty low. I give it the number like 7.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's A tier. I agree with everything you say. It's like A tier for me. Yeah.
yeah. There's definitely better gummy bears out there, but they're pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Um. Okay. Have you ever had Heath?
A couple times. I gotta search up what it looks like so I remember what it tastes like.
I've never had Heath before, and I also learned about it a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. I love these. These are these are A tier for me. They if I'd liked them longer, like if I had it as a kid, it'd be S tier because it's toffee and stuff. But it's like a high A.
That's fair.
Yeah, you gotta try it. We gotta put like a make a list of your undefined stuff and then make you try it.
Yeah,
And then whenever you don't like, I can just have.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's also yeah, that's gonna be in the undefined tier list. Next candy is the good old classic chocolate Hershey's.
Oh, like the Hershey bars.
Yeah, Hershey bars.
Hmm. Low S. No, high A. In low S to high A in that general area. I don't.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong with Hershey's. That's like the chocolate when I think of chocolate.
for me, I grew up having Hershey's in my life. Oh, I loved Hershey's. It was one of my favorite chocolate. But as I get older, my tolerance to chocolate gets lower,
Yeah.
and there is just at some point where it's just I cannot have Hershey's as much as I used to because Hershey's is really chocolatey,
Yeah. It's like
like
super.
really chocolatey, and I cannot my stomach cannot handle that much chocolate.
Mm,
So it's a good bar, but it's gonna get like a high C tier for me.
yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's definitely like a running thing. That's like a general human thing or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah, it kind of sucks that when we get older, candies don't really taste as good as they used to. But that's like also
our
good for our
taste buds
health.
differ. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. The next candy is Haichu.
Mmm. S tier. I love
That
those.
was
Yeah. Um. If I didn't have those like my whole life, because those are in like every store we've ever gone to. Like they're in Filipino stores, they're in fucking Walmart maybe. I get them in like
they're in Spencer's too.
yeah, they're in Spencer's. I'd get them in like Halloween candy, whatever. I don't know. They're just great. I love them.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking, yeah, Haichu's pretty good, but I would put it in A tier. But now I'm thinking about it a bit more, and I'm like, would I go out of my way to get Haichu?
Hmm.
Part of me is saying yes, part of me is saying no. So I'm gonna put it like high A, low S.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely like if it wasn't something that I was so um like what is it? If I didn't hold it that close to me personally, it'd probably be around the same. But it's been such like a huge part of my childhood, so it's like easy S
Mhm.
tier for me.
All right. The next candy is the classic jelly bean.
Jelly, jelly beans, or just jelly beans?
Just just jelly beans in general.
I like jelly beans.
I
I forgot what the rest of the video was.
put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Not that one. It was it was some like shirtless dude, and he's got like a handful of jelly beans and a cowboy hat. And it was like,
Oh, that one, yeah, no, I know which one you're
yeah.
talking about.
And his mic is just like super boosted.
Do you want some jelly
You
beans?
want some jelly beans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Um, jelly beans. We used to love them as a kid.
yeah.
There, that was the shit. That was like basically the crack for kids.
Oh yeah.
But now, now they just I feel this. I don't know if this is just my personal opinion, but they just don't hit us hard anymore.
Yeah. I don't think I've had jelly beans in a while. I remember trying the the Bean Boozled thing where there's
Oh
like
yeah.
the skunk spray or licorice. I remember trying it while I was in the Philippines and I got booger and
Oh god.
I almost threw up. That was horrible. It left an
Oh my
aftertaste in my
god.
mouth and I think that that ruined the texture of jelly beans for me forever because now I just
Oh my
associate it with
god.
booger flavor. um,
Booger flavor.
but I still like jelly beans. I feel like the flavors could be a little. The flavors are rich, not rich, but like good. There's a lot of it, which is kind of surprising. And the last flavor I remember having is the popcorn flavor. That was pretty good. It tasted like popcorn butter. But I'll put it in B.
That's funny.
It's a classic candy, but you know the booger thing. B for booger.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna put a low B as well. I'm also gonna put low B.
Yeah.
All right. The next candy, Jolly Ranchers.
Oh man.
S tier.
I mean Jolly Ranchers, right? Imagine being crunchy.
They got no blue raspberry, dog.
I got no blue raspberry dog, and he has like his feet and toes separated.
He has his fucking yeah, his toes are spread.
I got no
He
blue raspberry
chews
dog.
on the fucking on the Jolly Ranchers
Oh,
like they're made out of rubber.
yeah. If I wasn't,
You can
oh
hear.
nice. Yeah.
God,
If I
yeah.
wasn't like if that was if that didn't place me at risk of like getting cavities, and if I wasn't like on a diet, I definitely do the same thing. I want to do, I want to do that so bad, dude. I want to put like a bunch of Jolly Ranchers in a
They
bowl.
ain't got no blue raspberries,
Give me
dog.
no blue raspberry dog. I want to eat them by like the handful. But
I love Jolly Ranchers. The taste, the fact that you can just have it in your mouth forever,
mhm.
and even though it's hard candy, it doesn't matter because of how good it tastes.
Yeah.
And it's also really easy to get out of the wrapper too.
Yeah, that's a pretty important factor. Even though it's sticky like the
It is a
candy
pretty good.
canes, stickier than the candy
Yeah.
canes. Honestly, that's like a B tier for me.
What?
There, okay, the flavors are good. It's a classic candy. Texture is great. Everything else is great. But I just feel like there's not a lot of what is it? I don't know. Whenever I have like a single Jolly Rancher in my mouth, I can taste the flavor, but there's just like a not a lot of it there. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know how to describe it. I forgot the word, but I don't. It doesn't release a lot of flavor, I guess. So
No, that's fair.
yeah, it's like B for me.
That shit's SK for me though. I fucking love Jolly Ranchers.
Mm.
All right, the next one, Kinder Bueno.
Oh man, I feel like I'm putting way too many things in S tier, but that's definitely like.
I think Kinder Bueno is this generation's version of Hershey's.
Mm, I feel like this generation's version of Hershey's is like Hershey's, but it's definitely like a top contender candy. I kind of wish we had that when we were in elementary school. I would have been all over it.
You saying that makes me feel so fucking old. I feel like this generation's version of Hershey's is Hershey's.
Yeah, that's like. I don't mean to sound condescending or anything, but that's like every. It's like a multi generational thing. Hershey's has always been like Hershey's, you know. But
No, I get what you mean.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay, Kinder Bueno and the egg. I remember
oh god.
when my brothers would have the egg and they wouldn't eat the chocolate. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. I crushed the chocolate ball into the cream and I taste it. It's so fucking good
Dude,
for no reason.
the
And it's like, where the fuck was this when we were kids?
yeah, we just had the regular surprise eggs like before. Those were super good too.
Yeah,
Before they got rid of those. Um, I still get those sometimes when I go to the Philippines because they're not outlawed there. The first, dude, the last one I ever had was from Germany because
damn,
my uncle brought home like a huge one when he came home from Germany, and I got to eat the whole thing. But
damn.
Kinder Buenos, those are S tier. The, they're like Ferrero Rocher almost. But if they were whatever chocolate is in a Kinder Bueno instead of hazelnut,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
yeah, they're really good.
All right. For me, Kinder Bueno is like high B, low A, but the Kinder Eggs, that shit's S tier.
Oh yeah, the new Kinder eggs where you have to like scoop it out with a spoon. Those are
Yeah, that's that's
yeah,
so good.
like the
They
surprise
have no
eggs.
reason being
They
that
have
good.
no reason to be that good. That's like Ferrero Rocher plus a little extra and a toy. That is like
And a yeah, and a toy.
that is high S tier for me. Like I
Damn.
love the Kinder Surprise eggs. Those are like classic. Those are great. But flavor wise, those new ones kind of beat it by just a little bit. Those are
Yeah.
fantastic.
Okay. Next candy, my personal top tier number one candy in the world, Kit Kat.
Oh my god. Good. Oh my god. That's a great candy.
Kit Kat beats fucking everything for me.
Kit Kat is
I
definitely.
see a bowl of candy, and the first thing in my mind is, where's the
Kit
Kit
Kat.
Kat?
Oh yeah. That's definitely like a top five in the world candy.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of
It's
thinking
like the
about it now.
chocolate's
That's
good, the wafers in it are also pretty good, and it's like you get a pretty good amount of Kit Kat in general. It's not too short, it's not too long, it's not too skinny, it's not too wide, it's perfect. It's the perfect amount.
my bad. My dad was saying goodnight. But yeah, those are
No,
like
you're fine.
honestly right down to the packaging. Like honestly, I could give it S tier for just the packaging
Yeah,
alone.
the packaging is so simple. It's like you have
Yeah.
to tear the little tab thing, but it's like it comes off with ease.
Yes. Oh my god. And dude, the texture of the packaging and the way that it like you can open it anyway, and it'll
Yeah,
open perfectly. Like
it would be.
I feel like you know how Apple like has a lab just to test how satisfying their like packaging opening is. I feel like
Really? I did not know that.
oh yeah, they started doing that after a while. That's why they're like literally scientifically designed to be satisfying to open. But I feel like
Oh
to
wow.
some degree they have to have done that with Kit Kats because in any size bar, like those little tiny fun size ones or like the big regular sized ones, the packaging is just perfect. Like the little ridges that you usually try to tear open, they're so much smaller than the
Hmm.
regular ones, but it's like they open so easily. And I don't know, I could go on about this, but yeah, Kit Kats are S tier. That's like a top five candy of all time.
That's number one for me, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking love Kit Kat. God damn.
God, Kit Kats are
All
so
right.
good.
Coming in to a not so popular candy is Laffy Taffy.
Ooh, I forgot what those tasted like. I'll go search it up.
Okay, Laffy Taffy at the start, like at our at kid ages for us, it had a good rep. It had a good rep. But now it's it's kind of ass. It's
Yeah,
not the best, and it's around the worst, around there.
yeah, I feel like it's definitely worse candies, but Laffy Taffy's like not even a run of the mill candy. It's just
Yeah,
like a
no,
brand
definitely not.
name. Yeah,
It's one of those candies where you see it in your Halloween basket and you just toss it.
yeah, I definitely eat it last.
Uh-huh.
I'd eat. I don't know if it's just like a sign of age, but I'd definitely eat peanuts over that. Uh,
I No, I wouldn't eat peanut butter over Laffy Taffy. Yeah, no. I was gonna put an F tier, but stuff that it's like no, I would eat Laffy Taffy over peanut butter.
yeah,
So that's gonna be like D tier for me.
yeah. I feel like Laffy Taffy is like if Starburst and Airheads had like
Yeah, you're right.
almost. It was like if they had a baby and the baby
Yeah.
grew up to be kind of disappointing. Or it's like, okay, it's like if I don't want to be mean, but it's like if Starburst and Airheads were like super successful like business people or super
It's like if Airheads and Laffy Taffy had a baby, but the baby didn't come out right.
no, that's not the right. That feels mean too. Oh, okay. Laffy
What were you
Taffy.
being mean to, Laffy Taffy?
Yeah.
the,
Okay.
the one like they're gonna watch this video and be like, ah, fuck you guys.
These guys suck. But it's like okay, it's like
You guys suck.
it's like if Airheads and Starburst were like super attractive people, and Laffy Taffy was their ugly baby.
The fucking ugly baby.
Yeah,
Oh man.
like I'd have it and I'd expect like Airheads or something, but it's just like it's taffy texture, which is fine. I like taffy, but it's not great. It's like a C tier.
Yeah, no, it's not.
C or
That
D.
shit's D tier for me.
Yeah, C tier
Um,
is generous.
next one is M&M's.
Oh god. Okay, regular M&Ms, A tier. Mini M&Ms, S tier. I just like to
Exactly, exactly.
yeah, dude. I miss taking those. Like you know how like paint paintball people refill their paintball guns with paintballs. Whenever I eat, you know, yeah. Whenever I eat like mini M and M's out of the tube,
It
I
feels like
feel like a
that.
paintball gun, and I get to eat the paintballs, and the texture is great. The
You guys
texture is
eat the
perfect,
paintball.
and like the ratio of like hard shell to like
The
chocolate
chocolate, yeah.
inside is like perfect. Like regular M and M's, they're great,
And it's and the tube is so convenient too.
and the tube is so convenient. Uh, It's like it's great.
And it's like after you're done with the tube, you can still use it for other stuff too,
Yeah, mushed
if
bananas.
you really want to.
You know that one Reddit post. How do I get a cylinder out of an M&M tube
Oh my
with
god.
mushed bananas? That's like the first thing
Yeah.
I think of when I think of mushed bananas. Not mushed bananas. Mini M&Ms. But no, those are great. Regular M&Ms A tier, minis S tier.
Yep, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
it feels like I'm trying to overdose. No, that's not a good analogy. But you get what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Just because of the bottle.
I can't I can't what you mean.
Yeah, they're like Tic Tacs if you
No
could
one is the same word.
chocolate. Yeah.
Okay, ooh. Okay. Next one. I don't know if you've had this candy before. I think I've had it once and I fucking hate it. Mike and Ike's.
Oh man, Mike and Ike's. They lose flavor
All I'm
so
gonna say
quickly.
is whose brilliant idea was it to have pill shaped candy?
Mike and Ike, I guess. Both of them.
And why did people go off of that? Because there's more pill shaped candy. It's fucking I don't know why they use this. The only exception to pill shaped candy is fuck. I'm forgetting what it's called. What's it called? God damn, I forget. It's like it's not like a full pill
Mm-hmm.
shape, but it's like a small pill shape.
Tic Tac?
Um, yeah, Tic Tac.
Yeah, those are great.
That's pill candy done right.
I feel like Mike and Ike, they reviewed their ideas to each other and they're like, yeah, this is great. Let's make a candy that's like, what what
Both of them.
what can I compare it to? Uh,
Nothing. That's how shit it is.
yeah, when I was a kid, I thought they looked so good, but they lose flavor so quickly. Like I like the texture. I'll admit that, but that's kind of the only thing it has going for it. They're like jelly beans but bad.
Jelly beans are bad.
They're worse jelly beans.
Worst jelly beans.
I definitely see why they'd be someone's like favorite candy though, kind of, but it's just not for
I
me.
think that's a red flag. If
All
someone's
right,
favorite candy is Mike, and I think that's a red flag.
here I separated all the Ikes from the Mikes. I forgot how the line goes.
Racism.
Oh, but yeah.
Mikeism. Ikeism.
Mike and X are like a C tier. I'd eat them.
I'm giving that shit F tier.
Mm. Right.
All right. Before I say the next candy, how long has the recording been going?
Uh, hour 13.
Should we
Hour
keep going? How
15.
long do we want it to be?
How many candies do we have left?
Um, the thing is, it's like a really big list,
Mm-hmm.
like A to Z list.
Yeah. I know it's like alphabetical, but I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. A B C D E F G H I J K L
We're
M
like
N.
halfway there.
Jesus. Do we really want to spend another hour? Okay, wait. Can you like count how many we have left?
Okay. What did I just say right now? What
Mike
was
and
the one we just did
Ike's.
right now? Mike and X. Okay. There is one, two, three. Hold on. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28.
How many have we done so far? Eagle Scout.
Okay, from the Mike Knicks. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, um, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Hmm.
So we're like halfway.
Ooh, just a little under halfway. Okay.
We could do a part two.
We could do a part two. We could keep going on this one, or we could do like speed round and like speed around the rest of them so that.
I'm down for speed round.
Yeah, me too. Uh,
I have a feeling we're probably gonna like not stick to it as much as I think we are.
yeah.
I feel like we're gonna sidetrack when we could attempt to.
It'll definitely be way faster than like just regular not side round or speed round.
Okay then. Speed
Yeah,
round?
speed round.
Alright, moon pie.
Shit. B tier.
I haven't had it. So
Oh,
undefined. Nerds.
S tier. I love those. I had a kid.
I was thinking high A, but yeah, no, S tier. That's also S tier.
Yeah, let's get
Payday.
into those. Payday. Gotta search that up. That feels like a
And there
good
goes the
one.
speed round.
Oh, I feel like I'd like these way more now. These are like A tier.
I've never had them so undefined. Peeps.
Not as good as I thought they were gonna be when I was younger, but I feel like I'd like them a lot
Yeah,
more
me
now.
too.
B, low A, high B.
That shit's like low C for me.
Yeah.
Um, hockey
Oh, fuck. I
S tier.
really, really want to give this S tier. High S tier. Or low S tier. No,
Pocky
high
is
S
like
tier.
right next to Kit Kat for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Push Pop S tier.
Oh, fuck. A tier.
Push Pop is so good. I fucking love Push Pop S tier.
Okay, the
Red
thing I like
Vines.
more than push pop though is like the push ups. Like different brand, but it was like a brand of ice cream. They're probably discontinued now. It was like orange, and you got to push it up and you eat it like that. That was my favorite. Those are S tier.
Alright,
Red
Red
vines.
Vines.
A tier. I like licorice a lot more now. B tier. I mean.
Red Vines is just the better version of Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Red Vines S tier. I fucking love Red Vines. Reese's.
Oh, S tier. Number one. That's like my favorite candy.
I don't like peanut butter. That shit's D tier for me.
Yeah, I love
Ring
Reese's.
Pop S tier.
Ring pop. A tier.
I love sucking on that shit. Rock candy.
Damn, I thought I was gay. Raw candy is S tier.
I haven't. I don't think I've had. Oh no, I haven't. I've had it once. It was good. A tier. Skittles.
S for Skittles.
A tier. Okay, that's valid. You know what? I'll give you that. Smarties.
Oh shit. S for Smarties. I love the texture of those. Low S though.
That's
No.
that's like high A, low S for
Yeah,
me.
it's a high A tier, but it's S for.
Snickers.
I should really like these more. These are A tier.
I'm giving it like low B, high C.
Mm.
Sour Patch Kids. A tier.
Oh my god, S tier. Nostalgia. They're like an A tier candy, but I like them a lot.
Starburst.
S for Sour
A
Patch.
tier. High A tier. High A tier. Sweetest fish. S
I,
tier.
wait, I didn't even get to do Starburst.
Oh my bad.
You could. I want to put S for Starburst. Yeah, low S tier. They're really good.
All right, sweetest fish. Sweetest fish is S tier for me.
A tier. They're like Sour Patch Kids without the sour.
Sweet tarts.
I don't think I've had those enough.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I've ever had sweet tarts before.
I don't even know what kind of candy it is. I feel like they do like a variety.
It's like the cousin to Smarties.
Oh. Yeah, like a high B, low A.
Tic Tac.
Uh,
High B.
yeah, it's definitely like a high B candy, but I want to put it in A or S tier. Mid A tier.
Okay. Toblerone.
Oh, fuck. That's like a top three candy for me.
S
S
tier.
tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's also a top three. For me, it's like it's Kit Kat, Pocky, Toblerone.
Yep, it's like nougat if it was awesome, and also like
Yeah.
with an awesome bear in the front and like the best candy bar shape ever, and in a triangle. Like I think this is bordering number two for me, but I feel like there's another one between Toblerone and Reese's.
Okay. Tootsie Roll. Fucking hate Tootsie Roll. That shit's F tier.
I like them. There's also an interesting story about how they saved like a military thing. I'll speedrun that real quick. So Tootsie Roll is supposed to be like an metaphor for something else. Not metaphor. Code name for something else. But the receiver thought it was real Tootsie Rolls, so they got a bunch sent down there, and they ended up using the Tootsie Rolls by melting them with their mouths and then fixing the tanks or whatever. I also like the flavor. The texture's alright. They last a long time. It's like a B, A tier, high A.
You just said, besides the whole military story, you just said the whole reasons why I hate Tootsie Roll. I fucking hate the texture. I fucking hate the flavor. That shit's F tier. Tootsie Pop.
Oh man,
Tootsie Pop is different actually,
S
in
tier.
my opinion. That's like A tier.
Yeah, low S tier, mid S tier. I love the texture when you get like
Truly,
those are the sour things, right?
like the gummy worms, the Truly gummy
Oh
worms.
god, those are S tier by default for me. Oh no, those are like
Damn, that's crazy.
those are fantastic. I gotta have
That's like top A for me.
yeah.
Okay, Twix.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's number two for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I've had Twix before, so it's undefined for me.
It's caramel.
Never had them before. Okay. Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, B tier. I didn't like licorice growing up, but I like it.
Yeah, B tier. B tier for me.
Yeah.
Whoppers. D tier.
Oh my god. Whoppers. Okay. Shit. Okay, Twix is number 4. Whoppers is number 2. Um, yeah. Twix is number 4. Whoppers is number 2. Whoppers. God. It's a texture thing. It's 100% a texture thing. I love those things. I don't know if there's any candy that's like it. There probably is, like malt or whatever, but those are fucking fantastic.
Okay. The last candy is Wonka bars.
That's the last one?
Yeah.
Damn. Fast.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's the second to last one. I forgot one.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've had that. I should.
I don't think I've had. I haven't had it either. Although they do look pretty good.
Yeah, they do. I gotta search it up.
Looks pretty good. York.
Number 5.
That's crazy. You know, they are pretty good. I like York. I want to go on my way, but I like it. So that's like a high A for me.
You know what? No, they're number 4. Twix is 5. Toblerone is 3. Whoppers are 2 and Reese's is 1. So, yeah, York has like a really. I used to get those. Other than Ferrero Rocher, I would get those as like a treat or a reward from my mom because they were like I loved them and I loved York because I don't know, my mom loved York and I like the texture, so that's like a top 5 for me. All
But
right,
that's all the candy.
that's it. We went to that last part in like 10 minutes, 11 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah, that is crazy. Uh, yeah, that's the candy tier list.
That is indeed the candy tier list, and we could do another tier list next,
We could, yeah.
and like actually do it properly. Have like an actual tier list on it.
Now what?
Now we end the episode.
Oh, that kind of sucks. I feel sad now. I feel sad for saying goodbye. All right, next episode, another 2 years. Remember last time, like we we had that thing where I insisted on playing guitar at the end of every episode because I thought it would be like a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you end the recording?
Nope.
That should be the end of it. Just wait, did you end the recording and then the recording ends? Or the episode ends? Because I'm assuming you haven't ended it yet.
Okay, yeah, I messed up, so the episode ends here. Bye.